Welcome back to Upper Michigan Today, everybody, and thank you for sticking with us. We're now highlighting NMU's Student Leader Fellowship Program. I really wanted to say Leadership Fellow, but that's just not what it is. So we're here with Braden Hubert, Chris Windy, and Eric Maylard. Thanks a lot for joining the conversation. Braden, we'll start with you. You're a first-year member in this fellowship program. What exactly is it that you do? What does that look like on campus?
Totally. So yeah, in the first year of the program, you take a 2-credit leadership class in the fall. And what that is we work with Eric here in the class, and we focus on like your personal leadership development. So a variety of different quizzes and stuff to like help you get to know of like who you are as a leader and who your classmates are as well. There's also a fall retreat both years that you're in the program. We go to Bay Cliff Health area and we spend a weekend working with our team, building our own leadership skills, talking about different ways to like stay involved with the program and stuff like that. And then you also get matched with a community mentor, which is Chris right here. He's my mentor. And it's really nice to have somebody in the local community, especially me coming from St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm very far from home, don't have a ton of connections up here, so it's really great to have someone built into the Marquette community to be there, to talk to get leadership advice from career advice and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's been really great.
So Chris, why is it that you decided to be a mentor?
So I was actually a student starting in 2010 in the teal block of the SLFP. So I got to experience as a student, and after physical therapy school, when I moved back up, I wanted to give back. And this is actually my 9th year as a mentor this year. So I've got to see a lot of great students over the years, and it's really great.
Yeah, why do you spend the time, take the time to do this?
So the SLFP for me as a student gave me so much. You know, volunteering in general, it developed a lot of leadership skills for me. It's not just a name. And it got me out there. You know, I had a leg up on every other student who was applying to physical therapy school in my rotation. I got scholarships because of this program, and it just felt right to give back after.
Eric, tell us who else in the community is involved and kind of the reach of this program.
Yeah, well, we've had hundreds of community mentors like Chris who step up to help out with our student fellows as well. We've also been at hundreds of different sites across Marquette County and across the Midwest and even the world, where our student fellows are going out into the community, giving back, putting their leadership skills to the test, and really just expanding their knowledge and about how to become a good citizen after they leave NMU.
What kind of transformation do you see from students who come in and then leave the program?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different ways that this is applied. Like Chris talked a little bit about the professional development aspect, but we also see a lot of our alumni who go out there, and they're out there now and they are doing great work in nonprofit organizations. And what I always like to tell our student fellows is like, you're gonna go out after NMU, you're gonna get a career, but what else can you give to your community? What talents do you have? You know, what can you provide? And I really just put an emphasis to make sure that individuals know that they have something to offer to their community. And so when we see our alumni go out into the community, we often see them take on leadership roles in their place of work. But beyond that, we also see them stepping up on nonprofit boards all the time. And that's what really makes it special. And that's where we see that transformation, really coming from a student fellow from a first year like Braden here, through the program to someone like Chris, who is really giving back and understands that the giving back is really part of what we all need to do.
What difference to the program would a community member's donation make?
Well, there's a lot of different ways with the SLFP. You know, one of the areas we really want to do is we want to expand our reach into the community. Like I said, in the second year, all of our student fellows do a 100-hour community service internship. I would really like to see us have more resources to push these students out beyond Marquette into the broader Marquette County community and even beyond in the UP. Obviously, there's barriers to transportation and there's barriers to getting them out to those locations. So transportation is a big part of it. And we'd like to provide a little bit of incentive to help out with that. And also, you know, again, just creating accessibility for folks. They have a really big idea they want to take on in the community. I'd like to be able to say, yes, we can do that, you know, and empower them to do more. So it's really about that. And then the second part is a leader in residency program, which we can bring a leader up to Marquette for hopefully, you know, a week or even longer, and really engage with the entire campus community, including our student fellows as well.
And as a student fellow, why do you think people should donate, Braden? What difference would it make to you and your future plans for after graduation?
Well, giving to the SLFP gives directly to the students because obviously the students we're the ones that get the effects of all the great things that we're doing. Like I've learned so many new leadership skills just giving the confidence to like go out into the real world and like make a difference and like want to give back and want to be a change maker in the community. So those gifts, they like really help like facilitate that for students. They allow those opportunities. I think that like the SLFP as a whole is such a great opportunity for students, and like being able to expand that program and expand those opportunities would be huge to allow more students that privilege.
Do you notice any changes, any differences within yourself from when you started this program to right now?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's not only given me like more of a sense of like identity and like who I am and learning my own like leadership skills, but also I think it's given me confidence to like go out into the real world and take action. So like, for example, this summer I've moved up into like a much higher leadership position at my job that I work at, and I'm very proud of that, and it's something that like the SLFP gave me those skills to like be a better group worker and like help facilitate different like projects and stuff in that work that helped me like progress. And I think those things are very valuable, and I'm very thankful for what we've learned.
That's really incredible to take a look at your community and see that a change needs to happen and then go out and actually make that change. So your donation to the Student Leader Fellowship Program will do just that. April 18th, your dollar will be matched dollar for dollar up to $100,000 if you donate on nmu.edu/Giving Day. We still have one more segment left here on Upper Michigan Today. We're going to wrap this up with everybody when we come back from the break.